Hi, my lovely friends. A big warm welcome to another energy reading. Today, we're diving in to read the mind of the person you're thinking about. It could be a love interest, a friend, a crush, an ex, anyone really. As always, I'd love for you to use your intuition and pick one of the piles so we could get started. Pile number one, my lovelies, hello. So, guys, as you can see your cards, you're being represented on the left side with the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, I've set the intention that your cards come up on the left, the cards for the person you're thinking about on the right, and the cards in the middle represent the energy between you two. Now, some of you might say, wait, you read it all wrong. We were on the right, they're on the left. And that's totally okay. However, the messages resonate with you, just take it in that way. And remember, this is a general energy reading, so watch this video with an open heart. For you, we've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. What I'm feeling here is that you really care about this person. You've got feelings for them, positive, negative, whatever it may be, but you're definitely not indifferent. It's not like you don't care at all. Some of you might be water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, but these cards are kind of showing me a hopeless romantic. It's like you really want to be with this person, you're super into them, and now you're wanting to check in, see how they feel about you, what's going on in their mind. It feels like you genuinely enjoy being around them. Now, for this person, we've got the Four of Cups and the King of Swords coming up. I'm getting a cold, icy energy. I'm feeling chilly just talking about it. These cards aren't the most positive, and you might feel like this person is rejecting you or isn't interested. Or maybe they've got their guard way up with the King of Swords, like they're not giving you the time of day, or they're talking to you in a cold, detached way. And yeah, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry for you if that's the case. It's like the chats are few and far between, short, formal, cold, or super serious. So this person has got their wall up with you, like they're not even ready to let you in easily. Even if you're already in their life, they've still got some boundaries, or they're keeping a certain distance from you. It feels like they're not super open to something you're offering, something you're bringing into their life. For some of you, this person could be an air sign. Yeah. It doesn't have to apply to everyone, but it might be a little confirmation for some of you. I'd love to know, does it feel like they're resisting something from you? It could also be that if this is your partner and you're currently in a relationship, I'm picking up a certain kind of loyalty here. Like they're not letting anyone else into their heart besides you, or they're really protective of your relationship. Aw, so sweet. So there are two ways to read these cards. Like for some of you, they're not giving you attention. For others, they're not giving attention to anyone else who might try to mess with your relationship. Let's dig deeper. Look, I know a lot of people are watching this video. Some of you are like, yeah, they're not giving me the time of day. And others are like, okay, so if they're with me, does that mean they're not giving attention to others? Does that mean they're honest with me, loyal, not the cheating type? You know, however this resonates with you, just take it in. Now let's ask, what's this thing they've got so much control over, this guard they've got up? For some of you, there's an energy here that if your relationship is a secret, this is for you. This person absolutely does not want others to know about your relationship right now. It's like they're hiding it, scared of others finding out, people being nosy or interfering. They're just not ready to show this relationship to others or make it official in some way. For others, if they're not giving you attention or you feel rejected, It's because you're shining a light on their shadows, their darker sides. You're showing them things about themselves. It's like you're triggering this person. Say, I'm an introvert and you're in love with me. Yeah, you're all in love with me, right? So you're super social, outgoing, but I don't like connecting with people. I know if I get into a relationship with you, you'll consciously or not pull me into that social vibe, make me connect with others. But that bothers me. I'm stubborn about staying the way I am, and I don't want you to change me. This person might feel the same way about you. Maybe there's something about you they don't like, or you're shining a light on their shadows, trying to change them intentionally or not, and they don't want that. Can we see what these shadows are? Let's see. Okay, interesting. It bothers them to want to match you. Like maybe you're really brave and they're more fearful. And you keep reminding them of that fear, shining a light on that shadow. Or flip it, maybe you're not bold and they're super confident, assertive, or outspoken. You two just don't mesh, especially when it comes to making your relationship public. It's like one of you wants to keep it a secret and the other wants to shout it to the world, tell friends, family, everyone. I feel like this person has locked themselves in a safe zone, a little bubble, and they're not willing to step out. Oh, yeah, they do not want you to change them. They're like, you're pulling me out of my comfort zone, and maybe you're challenging beliefs are some that I don't agree with. It bothers me, you know? See, with the King of Swords and the Four of Cups, this person's energy is all about defending themselves, not giving you something, not letting you change them or pull them out of their safe space. Maybe you've got an offer or just your personality, your beliefs about relationships, whatever it is, it's so different from theirs and they do not want that. For example, you might say, I want marriage. And they're like, no, I'm not the marrying type. My view on marriage is totally different from yours. Because for you, we've got the Knight of Cups and King of Cups. These cards are all about offering something, offering your love, your affection. You want to be with this person, but sometimes they feel threatened by you. Like, this person is trying to force me out of my zone and I don't want that. They might say things you don't agree with, have beliefs or personality that's just so different from yours. Okay, can we get a sense of what doesn't match between you two? The word reflect comes up. Yeah, you're like a mirror for them. Like I said, you show them their shadows, make them think deeply. They're like, no, I'm staying put. I don't need you to pull me out of my comfort zone. But you're showing them their shadows so that they can grow, face their fears or darker sides. They just can't accept it. Let's say, for example, not saying this is exactly it, but imagine this person's been really hurt in past relationships. They're against marriage, have negative beliefs, but you're a positive person. They're scared to trust. They don't want to dive into their fears. So you're like mirrors to each other. One of you is one way, the other's the exact opposite. Now, between you, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. The Eight of Swords points to mental limitations. One of you, my guess is the other person, since their energy feels more closed off, is stuck in their head. They've got mental fears, trust issues, negative beliefs. They're not seeing the truth. They're seeing their own mind and beliefs. Honestly, the more I try to clarify, the less specific it gets. It's general because so many people are watching, and it can be different for everyone. This person might feel like they're brave, but really they're scared. They're putting on a front, acting smart by not trusting quickly and rejecting your desires and your affection, but it's coming from fear. The energy between you with the Eight of Swords shows absence. One of you hasn't been present in this relationship. Maybe they've ghosted you, been absent when they should have been there. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry. I hope you heal. But yeah, it could be a lack of trust in relationships. The Page of Swords here points to the mind again. This person is stubborn about their beliefs, the way they see the world. I'd say you two fundamentally see things differently. They view the world one way, you see it another. Can we get a sense of how this person sees the world, Spirit? Okay, what I'm picking up is a belief that unfortunately goes like this. In a relationship, I need to get more than I give. I need to make sure I'm getting enough before I give love or make sacrifices. Or like, no, I can't be too nice, give them too much affection, because then they might slack off and not give me the attention I need. This person is focused on receiving love and attention rather than giving it. It's like they think the colder I am, the more the other person will want me and chase me. They want to keep taking without giving, because if they give, you might run off or lose interest. I think there's a belief planted in their mind that they need to just look out for themselves. Looking out for yourself is good, sure, but not to the point where you give nothing in a relationship. To me, it should be 50-50. So, yeah, they might think I just stay cold because otherwise I'll get hurt and get taken advantage of. It's like in relationships, they're always asking, what's in it for me? What are you bringing to the table? Are you buying me flowers every day? For example, we've got a lady here. Obviously, you've got to give me this much money a month. I've got high expenses. I'm high maintenance. They're all about receiving. There's an energy here of them dropping the ball. You felt this. They've been absent when they should have been there for you, haven't put in the effort, given you energy, made offers. Look at your cards. See the Four of Cups? Look at how they're sitting, arms crossed on the right up there. An offer is being made, but they've got 3 cups lined up for themselves. They want to make sure they're getting enough, and they think they'll get that from you by being cold, making you chase them more. If I don't give them attention, they'll want me more, realize they need to bring me a bouquet instead of one flower, you know? Just an example, that's what I'm seeing for you. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check the next pile or wait for the next video, okay? Now, the Four of Wands here, what's this? Domination, control, power, exactly what I've been talking about. This person thinks the more boundaries they set, the higher their standards, the less they give in or forgive or sacrifice, the more control they have over the relationship. They're controlling you this way. Yep, we've uncovered this belief. At the start of the reading, I said they've got a belief they're stubborn about, a line they don't want you to cross. So, yeah, I think that's what I've been talking about. It's like I need to get more, or by being absent, I get more from this person. And that's how I control them. They're not willing to let go of this belief. They might be someone with high standards expecting you to step up somehow. Maybe you're totally fine, but they've got unrealistic expectations. Like, instead of 2 flowers, I need 100 from you. You need to meet me at this level and don't try to change me. And with the Page of Swords, what I'm getting is they're hesitant in how they communicate with you. Maybe they don't talk much, or if they do, they're super careful about what they say. Their words might not come from emotion, heart, love, or affection, more serious, dry, or overly logical. And guys, your energy with the Four of Wands and Eight of Swords, I'm picking up a stuck energy. The Four of Wands reminds me of a framework being boxed in, especially with the Eight of Swords showing limitations. With your Knight of Cups and King of Cups on the left, you're giving this person so much energy. You're stuck on them, and they've got you in their hands. Whether you're okay with that or not, just be aware. You're pouring in all this energy, and they're controlling you like this. I'm even hearing, not enough, not enough. I want more. What you're offering me is just not enough. Their standards are higher. All right, my darlings, the final card at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, showing some sadness in this relationship. And that's your energy reading for today. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you for the next energy reading. Take care. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. All right. I've laid the cards out for you here on the left side. That's you. Some of you might say, wait, you got it backward. I was on the right, they're on the left, and that's totally okay. If that's how it feels, just go with it. So on the left, we've got the Three of Pentacles and Strength for you. On the right, for the person you're thinking about, we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, first off, some of you might be born in August. For them, this person could be a fire sign. And the cards in the middle, that's the energy between you two. Now, guys, don't focus too much on the birth months or zodiac signs. The energy between you two has the Seven of Wands and the Empress coming up. Guys, is there a third party in your relationship? Are you caught up in a love triangle? Yeah, although with the Two of Cups coming up for the other person, it's showing they're in love with someone. Either that's you or it's someone else. Some of you already know this person's in love with someone else. So this reading is for you. For the rest of you, let's clear this up. I don't want my words to split you into two camps. Let's ask, does this person love you or do they love someone else? With the Seven of Wands between you, it's showing resistance, distance, or even a rival, competition. And since the Empress is here too, with that number 3 on it, pay attention to how the cards connect with your intuition. The Empress represents a woman, and that number 3 is key. A lot of times, when there's a rival, I've pulled the Empress. But often for me, it's a sign of a rival, especially here with the Two of Cups. The energy between you feels like there's a block. If we take the Empress as a third party and pair it with the Seven of Wands, which shows obstacles, together, these cards could point to a third party block here. And I'm so sorry to say this. The Seven of Wands highlights obstacles and challenges, so I can say this person might like you with the Two of Cups. There is some affection here, but there's also interest in a third person. This person might already be in a relationship or they've got a crush on someone else. They might even really like someone else, be super attached. They could be a mama's boy or girl. I'm getting that because the Empress's motherly energy is here with the Two of Cups. This person is very attached. Now, for you, the Three of Pentacles came up. With the Page of Wands, for them, they're interested in you, find you intriguing, and are curious to get to know you more. But like I said, there's this block. On one hand, they're attached to someone or something, and that attachment is creating barriers in your relationship. It could be their mom. They're super attached to her. Maybe their mom's interfering in your relationship. Or it could be something else. If it's not their mom, it could be a crush or a partner. Yeah. Alongside that, they've developed some interest in you too. If the Two of Cups was in the middle, I'd say, okay, you two are meant for each other. But the energy between you isn't showing that. It's showing a block. Especially since this person seems to be with someone else, or, yeah. Two of Cups shows attachments. Anyway, before we get to you, I'm picking up another energy about this person. Their energy feels like they're available to others, not just you. They're giving their energy to someone else. The page isn't a super mature card, so their interest might be a bit childish, more curiosity than commitment. They're not ready to fully commit. Now, for you, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Some of you might be in a work or study environment with this person. They see you this way. Honestly, you're just one of their options, and I'm so sorry to say that. And with the Strength card, I feel like you've kept your dignity. You haven't chased them or thrown yourself at them. Now, making a move isn't the same as chasing, but yeah, you've tried to control your feelings towards this person. And good job, good job. I'm so proud of you. So, yeah, it's like, forget it. I'm not going after them. I'll focus on myself, my work, or keep our connection formal, professional. You know. What's the Three of Pentacles showing? Let's see. Community. It's talking about a group, a community you're part of. Maybe this person's in that same group, work, school, whatever it is. You're busy with your own community, handling other things. I'm seeing this energy for you. You're kind of hiding yourself. You're not shouting your love or your crush from the rooftops. Yeah. Maybe your feelings aren't even that deep, more of a simple crush, and you're wrestling with it. Cute. Now, let's look at the energy between you. Seven of Wands and the Empress. No, wait, before we get there, I want to know, does this person with the Three of Pentacles see you as just one of their options? So they're treating you like you're lost in the crowd. Oh, this is so sad. You're not super visible to them, so they don't fully notice you. Their interest isn't deep, maybe just a light crush because they don't really know you. You're holding back and they can't fully understand you. You're not super clear to them, you see. The energy between you, Seven of Wands and the Empress, like I said, here's a block. What is this obstacle? It could be work, or it could be that they've got a crush on someone. For someone, if either you or this person has a child, that child's here. But yeah, people with kids can't just jump into any relationship easily, you know. They've got to consider their child too, okay? There's an energy of threat between you. One of you feels threatened, or maybe both of you. On your side, you're protecting yourself and your feelings. It's like, no way, I don't want a mama's boy or girl. I don't want someone who's already married or in a relationship. And that's the right mindset. And for them, they feel threatened too. The energy between you is like you're both a threat to each other. Interesting. They're thinking, I'm already with someone. This person might mess that up, or I might lose something because of them. My connection with my mom, my love, whatever it is. You two are red flags to each other. You're showing each other big flaws, and it's like you're feeling threatened by each other. You can't deal with their situation because it's a red line for you, and they feel the same about your situation. Like I said, you're in a triangle. They're attached to someone else besides you, and you might not be okay with that. Again, this is a general reading, guys. It might not apply to everyone, but there it is. If you'd like a personal energy reading, feel free to message me on Telegram. Yeah, you should really lean on your intuition here. If your feeling is, no way, they're not with anyone, then trust that. Or if it's like, yeah, I've had a feeling that there's something off, then this could confirm that. So with the Empress between you, the word right came up. It's showing both taking advantage and attachment, dependency. There's even a message that this third party they're connected to might be taking advantage of them, or they're super attached to them. You might feel this third factor is interfering in your relationship. So if you're a lady watching this, if it's resonated so far, the Empress clearly points to a woman. I want to get some signs about this woman. Who is she exactly? Let's see. Okay, I'm getting this. She's cautious. Their relationship might be a secret, or she's a woman who's very careful. She doesn't want to show herself much to you or others. She might be so sneaky. Wow. Okay. If she's in your work environment, she's someone who slacks off, plays goofy, hopping around, avoiding responsibility. Or if she's in a relationship with this guy, she doesn't open up much and plays dumb and clueless. Ugh. If she's in your work or study environment, remember, I said you're in a community or a shared space. She might be clumsy, a bit silly, or someone who avoids work, She might have strong general knowledge. Yeah, lots of info in her head. Her skills, okay, but her worth ethics, not so great. She might be a bookworm, super studious, knows tons of random facts, shares random info with people. You know those types. Always on Wikipedia. She might love reading. That kind of thing, yeah. She could even be into coffee, loves going to cafes. She's someone who can't be alone with her thoughts. Maybe hyperactive or can't stay in one place. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. She might even have toxic relationships but keeps going back because she can't handle being alone. Now, can we get some physical traits? Let's see. So yeah, about her hair, brown hair came up. Wavy, not curly, but wavy. It even drew waves here. Her hair might be short. Eye color? Wow, blue eyes came up. Skin tone? Not super fair, more, a bit tanner, like someone who gets some sun. She might wear cardigans a lot. Or even skirts came up. White and purple might be colors she uses a lot. So, okay. Age-wise, an adult, maybe in her 20s. She's short, yeah. All right, there are the traits of this person. If you suspect someone around them, do your own digging. Never rely fully on tarot cards alone. So, yeah. To wrap it up, sadly, you're both big red flags to each other. A major line is between you guys that you cannot cross. You might not mesh unless this block is cleared. If this obstacle is this woman, you're not just dealing with anyone. You're dealing with a clever woman who might not step aside easily. She might not show it, might act dumb or clueless, but she is smart, guys. If you want my honest opinion, and brutally honest opinion, if this is your person, I think you're doing the right thing. Looking at your cards, it's like you're doing well. If you're truly important to them, They'll step up no matter what. That's great. If you want to take a chance, maybe connect more, don't hide yourself too much. But it's awesome that you've held your standards, kept your boundaries, and aren't willing to compromise your worth. You're focusing on yourself, and that's great. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, my darlings. That's your energy reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Don't forget, I love you all. Till the next one.